The vault doors groaned open, spilling pale light across a chamber untouched for 500,000 years. Dr. Alara Vance stepped forward, boots crunching on dust older than humanity's first language. Behind her, the alien archivist Thren hovered, its translucent fronds trembling with excitement. "This is it," Thren said, its voice filtered through a translator. "The first archive of the Concordant Dawn. The oldest star map in the known galaxy." Alara didn't need convincing. The air in here felt heavy, like walking into a cathedral. She approached the massive circular table at the center. Its surface shimmered, thousands of pinpricks of light forming a perfect three-dimensional map of the galaxy. Nebulas swirled, stars pulsed, worlds hung like jeweled beads on threads of invisible gravity. But something was wrong. She frowned. "Where's Sol?" Thren's fronds twisted in confusion. "What? Our sun should be right here." She reached into the projection, touching the empty space where humanity's home system should have been. "It's missing." The archivist moved closer, scanning the hologram with a tendril-mounted sensor. "The coordinates you indicate do not exist. They never have." "That's impossible," Alara said. "Humanity's been charting the stars for centuries. We know exactly where we are. We're here, except your oldest star map says otherwise." Thren looked uneasy. "Perhaps this is a flaw in preservation." "No," Alara interrupted. "This projection is pristine. Every other star and planet is labeled, annotated except ours. It's not just missing, it's been erased." Hours later, they stood in the grand amphitheater of the Galactic Council. The holographic map hovered in the center, rotating slowly. Representatives of 56 species leaned forward, their eyes, lenses, and eye stalks fixed on the anomaly. Counselor Virik of the Charrik clicked his mandibles. "The first archive predates even our civilization by hundreds of millennia. If a system is absent, it is because it was never part of the Concordant Dawn." "Or," Alara countered, "because someone didn't want it remembered." That caused a ripple of discomfort among the delegates. She pressed forward. "The coordinates for Sol are a navigational zero point for countless modern charts. Our star is bright, stable, impossible to miss. Yet your galaxy's most ancient record acts as if it doesn't exist. That's not an accident. That's history being rewritten." Counselor Virik hissed. "The humans are newcomers to interstellar society. It is unlikely you merit such attention." "Really?" Alara said, crossing her arms. "Because this map suggests someone thought humanity was dangerous enough to erase before we even ate. Most humans would have left it there, chalk it up to politics and mystery." Alara was not most humans. She secured a small exploration vessel, the Antikythera, and left for the galactic core where the first archive had been created. Thren insisted on coming, partly from scientific curiosity, partly because they feared what Alara might find without a mediator. Their journey took them into dark sectors where navigation beacons failed and ancient ruins drifted, dead and silent. Finally, they found it. A station so ancient its hull was pitted and cracked, orbiting a black dwarf star. Inside, the air was stale, the architecture alien beyond comprehension. At the heart lay another star map, larger, older, uncorrupted by later political revisions. Alara activated it. There it was, Sol. Bright, labeled, connected by lines to dozens of other systems. She stepped closer. "You see? It's here in the original record." Thren's fronds stiffened. "The annotations, they are in a pre-concordant dialect. It will take time," but Alara was already reading the translated output on her wrist display. "Sol system, protected. Do not engage. Containment active." They spent 3 days piecing together fragments from the archives. The message that emerged was chilling. Eons ago, long before the Galactic Council, a precursor species known only as the Stewards had charted the stars. They cataloged life, nurtured civilizations, and, on rare occasions, quarantined worlds. Sol was one such world. The records hinted at a latent potentiality in its dominant life form. Unpredictable, catalytic, and unstoppable once awakened. The stewards didn't destroy such species. They simply removed all traces from interstellar records, ensuring no one would interfere, trade, or provoke them. It was meant to keep both sides safe. Alara sat in the darkened chamber, staring at the glowing point of soul. So we were hidden? For millions of years. Thren's fronds drooped. Your kind was meant to grow alone, without the influence or corruption of the wider galaxy. The stewards must have believed that if humanity ever left its cradle, it would be because it was ready. And then, we found FTL drives on our own, Alara finished. When they returned to the council, Alara presented the evidence. The chamber erupted. Half the delegates demanded the truth be suppressed, fearing what humanity's reputation would become. The other half were curious. Too curious. This is not ancient myth, Alara told them. It's a warning label. Someone thought we were dangerous enough to hide from the galaxy. We didn't ask for that. But now that we know, we're not going back to hiding. Counselor Virik leaned forward, mandibles clicking nervously. And if the stewards were correct? If awakening humanity invites disaster? Alara smiled, not warmly. Then I guess the galaxy will find out why they... Weeks later, aboard the Antikythera, Alara stood at the observation deck watching Sol burn bright against the void. For the first time, she felt the weight of a secret older than civilization itself pressing on her shoulders. Humanity wasn't erased because it was weak. It was erased because someone feared what would happen when it woke up. And now it was wide awake,